was born to be free.
Well, good morning. It's Friday the 1st of May and I've taken another day off work to make this into a lovely long weekend. And I'm here down at Sampaguita. I came down last night straight from the office. Becky was at a music industry charity dinner that she was helping with. So rather than head home and be alone, I thought I'm going to get straight down the boat so I can get planning. So I'm off to do a 3-day sail, and please come with me. It's going to be quite an adventure, I hope. Today we're going down to Yarmouth at the far end of the Isle of Wight from here. I haven't been to Yarmouth for many years and I've never taken Sampaguita in there. It can be a bit interesting getting in. There's obviously a ferry that comes in and out. Can get busy, but I have booked ahead, so we should have a finger berth. We'll see. Hopefully we're not rafted up, although at some point I need to learn how to do that for myself. Tomorrow then we're going to go to Swanwick on the River Hamble near Southampton and spend the night there. That's part of the Premier Marina group, so that doesn't cost me any money. And then Sunday, probably a bit wet to be honest, we will do a long sail back to Chichester Marina. So come with me. It should be a good one as we practice sailing in different conditions and try out new marinas. Thank you. So we're heading out and we're going to take our time getting up to Chichester Mouth because there'll be the tide pouring in. I've actually got to do a work call, which is unfortunate on the day off, but I'll do that while we just go through Itchenor. Look to get the sails up the other side of Itchenor as usual. And we'll head out. The weather is beautiful. I know a lot of people dress up in gear like they're crossing the Atlantic or the North Sea or something. I have got my outside trousers and my yellow jacket with me, but I don't know how many more orbits I've got around the sun, and I want to make the most of when the beautiful sunshine is out, and it's certainly not cold here. So if I always look like the guy in shorts and t-shirt and not professionally dressed, I'm just trying to savour nature, savour the feeling of sun on my skin. And if I look less professional for that. I really don't care, I'm sorry. I've got my gear if I need it. It's going to be a good day today. Certainly in Chichester Harbour, shorts and t-shirt are all I need. So we're outside Chichester Harbour, past the bar beacon. I'm going to turn now because I think there's enough water. We're approaching high tide in less than an hour, so I'm not going to go as far as West Pole. So start turning this wind that's been on our nose into a much better angle, and we'll get that engine off. Let's see what speed we can do. I'm seeing about 9 knots, so it should be all right. We won't be super quick, but it should be a fun sail. Right, set these sails a bit. Doing over 3 knots, and I think the wind will pick up through the day, and it'll also swing from this kind of southeasterly to a southwesterly by this afternoon. It could be quite interesting. So we're doing over 3 knots. Let's get the engine off. And I'll go and save the battery, and we'll get settled. No dolphins come to play because I'm sure I'm too slow and boring for them. Yeah, these are the kind of lobster pot things you've got to keep an eye out for. The fort's in the distance, that's where we're going. So I put the engine on. Yeah, I mean, we're quite close to the forts now, about 1/3 of that leg to go. But it's getting quite busy with ships. I can see a lovely ferry coming in, Guillaume de Normandy, and you know how I love them. I think after last time, if I can see it, it's going in front of me. I think that's the kind of rule. My wind's dropped to about 5 knots, and I want to make steady progress. So I'm only ticking over at 1250 RPM in order to just do 5 knots over ground. And I'll just keep an eye out. That ferry might look far away, but it will go in front of me, I'm sure, before I get to the forts, and then I'll get across the channel. I'll have to keep the engine on as long as I need to between Portsmouth and Southampton, I guess, to be kind of safe and make steady progress through the shipping channels. But maybe after Southampton the winds are due to pick up, and I can do some tacking down to Yarmouth. Let's see. Well, here we go. Just go past the first fort, and there's the Brittany ferry, and it all worked nicely this time. I think I'm getting used to this now. Less drama, more forward thinking, and yeah, now we'll just turn down the Solent towards Southampton. Well, that's pretty good. We've just gone past the forts, and there's Portsmouth Harbour over there. And the wind has picked up. The tide is kind of now surging between the Isle of Wight and the mainland. So with engine off, we're doing 5 knots. We've got a good angle to wind. Let's ride this all the way down to Southampton. This is great. It's warm. Sun's hot, and actually the air isn't that cold, you know, so even though there's a breeze, it's not cold at all. I'm really quite hot, just in shorts and t-shirt. So I hope you're enjoying coming along with me. Hey, so wind's died completely, 1 knot from behind, and I can see, which is fine, I've got the engine on, I'm only ticking over. I've got so much current because I've planned it to come with the current. I'm still doing 6 knots over the ground, 6 knots over the ground, but try not to be shocked but I put a motoring cone up. I brought the head sailing because it was flopping around, and I put a motoring cone up. I'm going to leave my main up, and because it was wobbling around, I've just brought that in fairly tight. But I put a motoring cone up to show other people, because there's quite a few sailing dinghies ahead and things. They've managed to get some wind. That I know I'm motoring, they know I'm motoring, and I will follow the rules of the road. I don't suppose there's many motoring cones up in the Solent, but at least I've got mine up. You can see we're going with the current. Spooky, aren't they, when they just go past you like this? I've also got this big ship, not big actually, just a ship, coming in. It's going to overtake me at some point. Another reason I put my motoring cone up. But what would you do? Anybody out there put the motoring cone up? Or are those days gone really? There she goes. Past me. And then the container ship has gone the other side of the shallow bit in the middle of the Solent. Quite impressive, isn't it? He did want to go down this channel. I guess I was so far on the right hand side, he was overtake and then get in front of that East Cardinal, which is all fine, all good. I'm glad I slowed down, because I thought that was a possibility, so I just slowed down in case he needed to overtake and get in front of him, which he did. To be honest, look, I might be overthinking this. I look at all these ships come, I wonder what they're doing. I kind of do little steps just in case, and maybe many of you just say, do your thing, let them do their thing. But I find it quite interesting to think about what they're doing, maybe anticipate what they want to do, and maybe a bit like slowing down to make it really super easy for him to get in front of me. I quite like that. I'd like to believe I'm building in a safety margin, but it's possible that I confuse them. I wish one of these guys would watch a video and maybe I should ring him up on the radio and ask him, did that help or not? But he's probably busy. In other words, if I start making course adjustments or speed adjustments, does that then make him think, hang on a minute, now what's this guy doing? And would it be easier if I just carried on regardless? Let me know your thoughts, I'd be really interested. Oh, well, that changed so quickly, I didn't get to film it. As we approached Cowes, and it all came overcast, and then the wind moved round, and then the wind picked up, as it was forecast to do. Swung round to southwesterlies, 15 knots out of nowhere, and it's a bit cool. So I put on the clothes. I told you I had them on standby, and yeah, engine is now off. There's Cowes. I'm out the channel, so we get to sail the rest of the way, I hope. Still doing 6 knots over ground in 16 knot winds, and this is, if you remember, why I reefed it. I said, oh, slowing down a bit too much against the water. I said that some quite strong winds were due this afternoon, so we've done the whole thing so far with one reef, rather pointlessly, but now it's useful. Given how quickly that came up, so this is brilliant. I'll try and set you up. I need to trim the sails, and we're going to do a good old zigzag like we did a few weeks ago down to past Newtown Creek, see if we can sail all the way to Yarmouth. This is brilliant. Now I'm happy. Now we've got wind. We've got the full width. There's not many people out. I can use the full width of the channel. There's high water, loads of water. I can go inside the there's a port hand can there, but I can keep going. I'm in 16 meters of water. I do have a boat behind me. I suspect they're trying to catch me up and beat me, and they probably will. They've probably got more high-tech sails and they probably know what to do with them. But yeah, this is good. If the wind drops because of the land or something, I'm going to tack, and then we'll get going the other way. Beautiful. It looks beautiful. Yeah, they got nice high-tech sails, much lighter boat. Very nice. Can you see that? Beautiful. Right, back to us. We're still making progress. Close hauled. "16 knots now winds." We're doing 6.1 through the overground. Oh, he's got a full sail as well. Yeah. Better sailor than me. Reef a bit of that head sail because it's now 21, so to do that I'm going to play out some of this. Set tension on this headsail. Okay, so reef the headsail a bit. Wind is 19, we're doing 6.97 knots. And it feels safe. And we're definitely heading in the right direction. Doing really well. It's quite a spirited sail now. Back towards the mainland. And then we'll tack. Got probably three more tacks probably till we get to Yarmouth. But this is lovely. Boat is solid as anything. Just ploughing through it. Right, there's just one more tack to do, and that will take us into the area of Yarmouth. And now I need to get all the sails down and all the fenders on and the lines out and everything. It's 16, but the sea state has calmed. As you can see, we're just kind of ploughing through it at 7 knots, 6.9 knots at the moment. Bit of spray coming over every now and again, but she's really steady. So this is going well, but it has got cooler. I think the clouds got thicker, trousers have come on. I'm glad I kept my warmer gear here on deck so I could put it on easily. So I'm going to take this quite far onto the mainland, near the mainland, and then we'll do one more tack. I can see a couple of the Yarmouth ferries, one coming out, one going in. So our next tack should take us very close into a bit more secluded area so I can get the boat ready, and then we'll get in. And even getting in, I have to say I'm a bit apprehensive. It's quite busy, fancy marina. Call them up on the radio when we get close and see where they want us. Nearly there. Right, let's get ready. We've got good speed through the water. This should be a good tack. Alright, let's do it. Swing around nicely. Yes. Angle's alright. Maybe that's what I need to do. So maybe I need to take the tension and then take a look at the angles, because maybe the angles just went wrong. Wind changed, who knows, there wasn't enough speed. And I can relax, I don't have to crank it on straight away, do I? So maybe if I just slow it down a little bit, actually stay focused, now I can set the sail. Got to just slow it down. I think I started maybe going into automatic doing stuff mode, forgetting I'm on a boat and wind angles and things matter. So I can see Lymington, where I had a really nice trip in, I think it was October or November. Do you remember I did that night trip out of Gosport, leaving at 3 AM? And there's the ferry going into Lymington. Another ferry has just gone into Yarmouth. So I'm going to end up downwind of Yarmouth on this tack, but then I can turn into the wind, get the sails down and get the boat ready. In the distance earlier I could just see the Needles. I'm desperate to get there. There's Hurst Castle sticking out of the water in the middle. I'm so desperate. If the winds had been better over the whole weekend, I was going to head down to Studland Bay tomorrow, but it's just not going to work out, so that's why I'm heading up to Southampton instead. made it. We're here in Yarmouth, and it's a beautiful marina. It's got a bit of a party atmosphere. It's not always the case. The sun is out. Lots of visitors. A few people waved as I came in. Maybe they watched the channel. Let me know if you saw me come in, because the warm welcome was not expected. Like, that was amazing. So I've checked in. Electricity's easy to use. There's a new app, but it's so easy. And gone and bought some ice because I forgot that this morning, so that's good. Ferries are coming in and out. I don't know if you can just see one went out, one went in. And the sun's come out, so I think I'm going to have a little bit of a rest for 10 minutes or so. And then there's a few bits that need scrubbing because I've taken the dinghy off. This is a bit dirty, a bit embarrassed about that. And some other things have come undone, so yeah, I need a bit of boat maintenance for half an hour. Then I'm going to have a lovely shower, get rid of this suntan lotion, and then go and have some fish and chips. And really enjoy it here. Plan to leave tomorrow morning. Join me as we head up to Swanwick. But I'm really going to savour being here in Yarmouth. I've been meaning to come here for ages. Isn't it beautiful? Can't wait to bring Becky here. Thank you so much for watching and following the channel. And if you like this kind of video, give it a like. Thanks.